think the first album was just naive and fun. The second album was us trying too hard. And this one's just us really relaxed, being comfortable in our own skin and getting along and really wanting to create something interesting, you know. There's a vibe and an energy within the group that hasn't existed for a long time, and I think the last album, although we all think is probably our best body of work so far, the Pains left us pretty empty at the end of it.
It was really dark, you know. The album cover was black and it was our father had passed away, mine and Nick's, but it was really difficult to kind of have a really free and kind of exciting atmosphere in the studio. So I feel like the main difference, to answer your question in the longest fucking way possible, is that it's just really free and fun this time, and we're kind of more in control of our own destiny. It just sounds like we don't give a shit, and that's kind of how we are.
I can't really think about it like, oh, we should have done this or we should have done that. I think of them as a stamp of like a time and a place. That's what you were thinking at that moment, and that's what you decided was the thing that was going to be on the record, and there's no if, buts or maybes. So I don't think, you know, learning from making the records is really something I want to do. I want to know less than when I started.
Interesting.
Once you start thinking like, oh, you got to, you know, this is how you write a pop song, you know, you're finished.
Oh yeah, you got to hear this. What would that be under?
In the Middle Ages, animals were tried and publicly executed. The last such trial took place in 1740 when a French judge found a cow guilty of sorcery and ordered it hanged by the neck until dead. In old days, you would tip the executioner so that he would give you a clean death. So it took 15 whacks of the blade before the head was...
I do like when someone...
Imagine that, your head, you're just like, fuck, my head, just fucking get rid of it.
It's over with.
I think that's true.
Expect an album out next year, you know, early next year. And we'll be in the town near you soon because we're going to tour our asses off and get out on the road. We haven't played live since September last year, so I mean we're very keen to get back. We saw Tom Petty the other night. I've been checking out a few bands in New York, and it just makes you want to get out there and do it. On the road is it's exhausting and rewarding in equal measures.
It's tough, you know, to be on the road with us isn't a picnic. It's fun, but it's not a picnic. But picnics are fun. It's such a strange metaphor.
Well, because some of your best shows are done when you just sort of, you're a mess. We'll have 3 records of material, I think that's, you know, been looking forward to that since touring the first record.
I think the music speaks for itself, so, you know, we'll put out a record and you'll either go like that or like that, and that's up to you. If you have a fucking guitar, do something productive. That's my message.